Hi everyone, I'm Christina with our onboarding department. Welcome to today's Wednesday webinar. Now that the spring selling season is in full swing, it's important to get the correct shipping windows assigned for all of your incoming goods. So today we're going to review setting up pre-book fields, setting up delivery windows, and viewing pre-book, immediate, and future delivery windows in the product details. So let's get started. There's a few different ways that you can set up pre-book. The first way is in settings, then inventory settings. You can set an entire product data field as pre-book. At the bottom of inventory settings, there's manage pre-book fields. You click new pre-book field, you can select any field from the product data to set up as pre-book. So for example, if I select season and then add, that will then show up under manage pre-book fields. If you click new value, you can set up whatever season you want as pre-book. This is a case-sensitive field, so it's best practice to copy and paste this information directly from the product data. So if I enter the season that I want to set up as pre-book, and then if I hit save, that season is now set up as pre-book. Now, for this to take effect with the product data, you have to refresh the products. And in order to do that, you should download and then re-upload the products in the product data section. Once you've done that, that season or whatever field you've chosen will now show up as pre-book. So now we're going to move on to setting up delivery windows. In admin and settings, there's a delivery windows field. On this page, you can do a few different things. So you can set the default length of ship window, you can set the minimum length of ship window, and you can create delivery windows. If you change either of these preferences, remember to hit save. Currently, the default ship window is set to 30 days. So in order to set up delivery windows, and under manage your delivery windows, you can either click add 1 or add 12 months. There's already a few here, but I'm going to add a few to show you how to do this. So if I click add 1, I can set the display name. So this is the display name that will show up in the product details for buyers. You can set this up as a certain season, fall, winter, spring, summer, or something like that. I'm going to just name these based on the month that I'm going to set them up for. So I'm going to create one for January 2018. If I choose the start date, the end date is automatically, so here's the delivery window I just created. This end date's going to default to the number of days of my ship window after that start date. But if you want, you can override that date and set it to whatever end date you would like. But I'm going to leave it so that it's the entire month of January. So I'm going to set up a few. So I'm going to set one up for February 2018. And I'm going to have this end at the end of February. Now what you can also do with these delivery windows is set them up as pre-book. To do that, just toggle this pre-book field on, and then this will automatically become a pre-book delivery window. Once you toggle it on, this pre-book expiration dialog box will pop up, and this gives you the option to set an expiration date. If you decide to do that, you can select which date you want your pre-book to expire on. And what will happen is from March 1st to March 20th, this will be considered a pre-book field. After this expiration date, this will revert to being a normal delivery window. So if you want it to do that, just set the expiration date here. I'm going to set one more. And make that pre-book. Okay, so now I've set up my delivery windows. So the next step, you don't have to save. When you refresh, those windows should still be there. So the next step is to add the inventory. Okay, so in your inventory upload, you should include style number, season, color, size, the warehouse that it's coming from if you have multiple warehouses. And then in order to set up an item either for pre-book, immediate, or future, you're just going to change the date that you assign in the inventory upload. If you want an item to be pre-book, simply put Prebook in the date and leave quantity blank, since Prebook is going to allow buyers to place orders for unlimited quantities. So there's no need to set a quantity for Prebook. If you want an item to be available for immediate delivery, you can set the date to immediate or today's date or any date in the past. Then just remember to set up quantities. For future quantities or deliveries, you can just set the date that that quantity will become available in the inventory. And then remember to also add the quantity that you want to be available on that date. And then whatever delivery window this date falls into, that's the delivery window that this quantity will become available on the front end for buyers. So again, just make sure that your other information, style, season, color, size, and warehouse match the data that's already in the system, and that the dates match the delivery windows that you want the inventory to be available for. So once you have this set, you're just going to upload this in inventory data. And now we're going to review what this will look like in wholesale on the front end for buyers. So once I have my delivery window set, my Prebook field set, and I upload my inventory data, I'm going to move over to the product section. And if I look up the product that I just uploaded that information for, these different window options will show up here. So if I have immediate, future, and Prebook delivery windows set up, then they'll all appear here and buyers can choose which one they want to place an order for. Now the quantities that I uploaded will automatically be uploaded to the different delivery windows that are set here. So if I only uploaded these quantities, that's all that will appear. And in the future, the different quantities will be added. So I have multiple delivery windows here. And if I click this, I can see the other options. So this will only show 3 at a time. But I can place up to 6 here, or I can place up to 10 here, based on which delivery window I want to place the order for. Then the Prebook will not show any quantities because, again, buyers can place orders for unlimited quantities with Prebook. And then the 2 Prebook fields that I set up in the delivery windows are showing up here as Prebook. So that's it. That's all we're going to go over today. Thank you for joining this Wednesday webinar.